All right, what's up, Herbs? So I'm actually out on the beach with my family, and I'm not gonna be able to be to I'm not gonna be at my desk in a couple of hours. So I just wanted to get a quick update out for you guys on BTC USD. So what I'm looking at right here, this white dotted lines right here, you can see is the range on the daily that I've been watching, and I wanted to show you something interesting here, right, that I've been watching for quite some time. You can see range high getting reacted here, right? You can see a fake out on the daily of range high hitting the trend line right above here, being confident with the short RLC, right? And the next reaction of these highs right here being the fake out is the next reaction of range high, and you can also see that every touch of the range high has a very strong reaction, which is indicative of how strong the range high level is, confident with this 10k to 10.5k resistance being the high time frame weekly resistance. That's the area that we need to break above in case we want to see a weekly uptrend. Right now we are in a weekly downtrend, and the daily is creating what I would say a potential shift in market structure. So the daily kind of looks like it wants to go from a bullish market structure to a bearish market structure with these lower lows, right? And what you're seeing right now, you saw a pretty nice move that was about to take out the daily 21 EMA right here. So this candle right here was the first open and close above the 21 EMA in a daily. So I started to become a little bit bullish because of that move, but I wanted to see continuation to the upside and reclaim range high. We never really got that reclaim of range high. We got rejected again, and we are now trading below the 21 EMA in a daily. For some reason, I can't add the moving averages on the phone right now, but we have the 21, the 55 right here, and we have the 21 right here. We're trading below the daily 55 EMA in a daily and the daily 21 EMA, right? And we're right, as you can see now, we are right at range EQ right there. So it's the next move for Bitcoin, and the next possible trade for me is going to look like this, right? So, well, not really like that, but you want to see range EQ break down to the downside. You want to long the potential bearish retest of range EQ from move down to range low being 8.5 to 8.6k area. If you've been following my updates on YouTube and in my channel here, you know that I've been watching this area for a potential breakdown area. That's the range low, and if we break range low to the downside, we have much lower targets, right? But for Bitcoin to stay bullish, we really need to Bitcoin can still be bullish on the daily if we bounce here and reclaim range EQ, because this could, like, if we bounce at 8.6k, we could still create a equal low with this one. So not really confirmed daily market structure, right? So, but what I'm saying is, right now the daily is looking exhausted, right? So the daily trend looks like it wants to reverse to the downside. But you can't really short right now because you are in a strong uptrend, and it's just, you need to wait for strong confirmation. If you guys remember my last short we had on Bitcoin, we actually shorted this move right here. But as you can see, this was just a wick on the daily. What we did was we wanted to short the retest of range EQ, and as you can see here, we had that move to the downside, and for confirmation I used a 4-hour open and close below range EQ. Obviously, as you can see, this was just a wick on a daily, so what you want to do in this case is to wait for high time frame confirmation. And how would high time frame confirmation look? Well, for starters, what you want to see really is for, let's see, this is the daily range, right? And what you want to see is at least a daily close below the range EQ, because that would be a change in behavior. Look what happened every time we closed a daily below. Here we closed the daily below, bearish retest down to range low. And since that move, we haven't really closed a daily candle below range EQ. So that would be the first confirmed break of range EQ. And I would most likely use these lows right here as the level I would be watching for a daily close below. So let's add that one right there, and that's going to be, let's see, where do we have that one? 9,280. So daily close below 9,280 is going to be the first confirmation of a move down to range low, right? And I would be happy to short the bearish retest of range EQ with a rounded retest on like the 4 hours. So The best case for me, the best case would obviously be like a daily open and close below range EQ, but when you wait for daily open and closes, there's a big chance that the move have already happened when the daily open and close have happened. So there's a lot of stuff that can happen in one daily close, right? So what you could look for too is a daily close below the range EQ, and inside that daily candle, you want to get a 4-hour rounded retest. So the first daily close below, and the next daily candle, inside that daily candle, you want to have a 4-hour rounded retest, just like we're getting back here, right? So the best case scenario would be if this is the daily close, and then you have the rounded retest on a 4-hour. Obviously, this rounded retest on a 4-hour happened inside a daily wick. Hopefully that makes sense, and I will have a new update out for you guys in a couple of hours. So like I said, I'm with my family on the beach. We're gonna have some lunch here on the beach with the kids, and when I'm done with that stuff, I'll get back home to my desk. I'll record a market update and a Bitcoin update for you guys, and the written update. All right, so I hope you guys are having a fantastic what day is it, Thursday, and yeah, take care guys, and see you soon.